If you want a caster that does huge single hit damage over a big area, then Io might just be the character for you. Io is an elemental DPS caster that can do insane damage over an AoE that can really hurt big bosses and clear crowds of enemies. This is an early game guide that will cover her support skills, early game moveset, and general game plan, just so that you know if you want to play her when you start playing Granblue Fantasy Relink. Don't expect an advanced guide for combos, builds, and items, but I might do those soon, so check out for that. This is also the final character guide for all the starting crew members of the game, so if you want to check out early game guides for the other starting crew members, you can check out the playlist in the description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and help me out by subscribing so we can finally reach 300 subs. Now let's start with Io's support skills. So this is her support skills at the bottom. Firstly is Enchanted. Enchanted talks about your Stargaze or your Triangle or Y attack. This is your special ability that you can charge. And you are able to charge it more depending on how much orbs you have. The yellow thing that's following me right now, that's an orb. So the more orbs you have, the more charges you can have for your Stargaze. So you can get orbs by holding square. That gives you an orb. Or you can use certain skills. This one you can see on the right, freeze and fire, they both give you orbs. Healing winds don't. Not all skills give you orbs, others do. So make sure to remember which ones give you orbs. So I can use freeze and it will give me an orb. And now I have 3 orbs. You can see the bar. You can see the bar beside her that showed up a while ago. There are like arrows pointing left, right, up, and down. Those are the amount of charges that you have. So since I have 3 orbs, I can do 4 charges. And the 4th maximum charge deals that much damage, 2,300. That's big damage. So you do more damage depending on how much charges you have. So if you charge it once, that does very little damage. If I only have 1 orb and only charge it twice, that does less damage than a fully charged 3 orb Stargaze. So you can see. So you can only charge Stargaze depending on how much orbs you have. The second one is called Quick Cast. So as you saw a while ago, this takes a really long time charging. That is really, really slow. But your second support skill, Quick Cast, which you don't really unlock immediately when you start playing the game, you have to unlock it in Io's Mastery skill tree. But it's really early on in the skill tree, so you can unlock it early on in the game. So probably at chapter 1, chapter 2, you can just unlock it immediately. What Quick Cast does, it increases the charge speed of your Stargaze. And you're able to boost the charge speed of your Stargaze by pressing Stargaze immediately after gaining an orb. So for example, your charge square. So once I let go, I immediately start holding Stargaze. And look how fast the Stargaze is. So if I max it out, so I max it out with this and immediately start holding Stargaze. Look how much faster that is. It is significantly faster than charging your Stargaze without using Quick Cast. I'll show you again how slow it is. So this is how slow it is without Quick Cast. So there's a huge freaking difference. Always make sure to use Quick Cast when you can. She doesn't really have combos because she's more skill based. So she has skills here, freeze, fire, healing winds. She has a lot of different elemental skills. She has some CC as well, some crowd control, paralysis, and of the sort. You'll be able to unlock those further on in the mastery skill list. This is her Skybound art. That's her Skybound art. That's her kit. Her game plan is you're ranged, easy, simple, just stay away from the enemy and always try to have your Stargaze maxed out and use the Stargaze with Quick Cast. Make sure abuse Quick Cast. You really need it. Use it whenever you can. It's not that hard to follow the enemy around. with quick cast because you can just auto lock like this and it's gonna follow the enemy around. So always try to get 3 orbs whenever you can with either charging up your square attack or using the specific skills that give you orbs and then abuse quick cast. That's the best way you're gonna do damage with Io. I did say a while ago she has different elemental skills. So if you have enemies weak to fire, make sure to equip the fire one so you can do more damage and be more effective as a caster. So you can do more damage outside of just using Stargaze. Adjust your skills depending on what the enemy is weak to. And then you can also have CC if you think your team needs it, or healing, you can also heal. Your biggest damage is always going to be Stargaze. But make sure you have your skills, the proper skills equipped. If, for example, you start charging Stargaze without quick cast, just cancel it. Just cancel it and then recharge it again with quick cast because it's just so freaking slow. I cancel Stargaze by dodging, but there is an ability later that lets you charge Stargaze even while dodging. So she has incredibly high damage output, especially when you play her perfectly, like having constantly maxed out orbs and always being able to abuse quick cast with a fully charged Stargaze. If you enjoyed this character guide, this overview, please let me know in the comments down below, and please like the video. Let me know as well what you feel about Io. Do you like her? Do you not like her? And you can check out the other character guides that I did. There should be a playlist for the other ones, for the other starting crew members. So yeah, check out my other content as well. I will continue making Granblue Fantasy I will continue making Granblue Fantasy Relink content here on this YouTube channel. You can also watch me stream on YouTube on this channel, also on twitch.tv/PHFaust. So you can check me out there as well. Thank you so much. Peace. Bye-bye.